G'day, welcome to This Is Riffin'. Today we're going to look at Tangy Zizzle by Kyuss. It's a beast of a tune, this one. Got to be one of my favourites by them. It's pretty straightforward to play with only 2 bits, and there's just some little extra bits in there that you may not know were there. Tuning for this one is in C standard, so C, F, A sharp, D sharp, G, and C. So the intro is played at fret 1 on the top string as a power chord, and it has a bit of a feel to it like 1, 2 and 3 end, with down and up strums, and that comes into play I reckon at the start, because you can hear Josh sort of picking off notes between the chords, like rather than just doing full strums. There's sort of the odd here and there where it's just the individual notes and he's letting the other one ring out, if that makes sense. So you're going to go 1, and then it's a slide to 4 with your first finger, and then use 5 with your second finger to strum them together afterwards. So you get that cool sounding chord. But it's just that initial slide to it where you can actually do the 4 by itself. Finish it off by going to fret 6 to make it an actual power chord, so 4 and 6. So yeah, I like to use my second finger there for the 4 and 5, and then my third to finish it off. And not every time's the same either. And again, on that 4 and 6, you can hear that sort of back and forth picking in a sense. So yeah, it's not 100% as always, but definitely a rough guide to go by. And then when you finish it off, it's a slide back to kickstart it again. When it kicks into the verse, it's pretty much exactly the same as the intro, except it's a bit more fiercer, I suppose, with the strumming. You could do all down strokes. I don't think Josh is doing that. It feels a bit more sort of free-flowy there. And when you get to that 4 and 5 bit, it's a bit of a slide. So you're sort of strumming even as you're sliding to the 4 and 5. Finish it off. So it doesn't have to be that real precise, straight to it. Sort of takes away a bit of the feel of it there. So as long as you get that sort of strum feel to it, you should be right. So yeah, it's just the same as a power chord at fret 1 and 3, and then the 4 and 5. And then a 4 and 6. Chorus is just played at fret 1 on the top string as a power chord, and you're going to do that 3 times. And the last 2 are quite quick, so it's a boom, 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 slide, up to fret 8 on the next string as a power chord, so 8 and 10. And that will be strummed 2 times. So yeah, it's a slide up there to finish that. Then we go to fret 6 as a power chord. So on the A string, I'll just call it. So 6, that's 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I think I'll do down strums for that one. Sounds a bit tougher. And then it goes to fret 5 as a power chord. Still on the same string. So 5 and 7. And that's 6 times as well. So together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's so muddy as always with Kyuss stuff, so you can sort of afford to be a bit sloppy there anyway. It's just the second bit in the chorus that might catch a few people by surprise if they've been playing it for a while. When you listen to it, you can actually hear there's a little fret 4 to finish it off on the top string, which is the only difference there. So you play it through like you normally do. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 5, 5, 5. Right there, it's a fret 4 with a slide down. So that's every second time that it does that. So yeah, they just whipped that one in there. You could also play this bit by adding in the top string when you do the power chords up here. And by that I just mean play 1 as normal. But when you go to 8, chuck in 8 on the top string as well. So it's 8, 8, and 10. Even the 10 on the G if you wished. So just gives it a bit more punch. And then you could do that as well on 6 and 5. So yeah, just adding in the top string as well. It's possible Josh does that for the 8 and even the 6 and 5. So something to think about there. And then at the very end, when they do the chorus for the second time, the last bit of it actually does that to finish on the 1. And so you're pretty much playing everything the same. So 1, 1, 1, 8, 8, and then it goes 6, 6, 6, 5, 5, 5, 6, 6, 6, 1, 4 on the top string as a power chord, and then finish with a fret 1. And that takes out the song. So again, if you listen to it, it's just at the very end of it that it actually does do that. Or something really similar to that. It's a pretty straightforward one, that one. Any questions, please leave a comment below, and I'll catch you soon. Bye.